Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Mike Weber here with your real estate market update for the beginning of August 2018 for the Los Angeles County and South Bay Beach Cities areas. So yeah, definitely some interesting stuff happening in the markets in general, although the housing market is staying relatively stable based on this latest information that's come out. First off, I just want to say thank you to the new subscribers to the channel, the people that have signed up on my site or reached out directly. I really appreciate that. And also, for anybody who has been watching these videos, if you find this information useful or valuable, please do me a favor and click the like button, click the subscribe button, so that way these videos get out to more people. I appreciate that. All right, let's jump right in. So for Los Angeles County, for the month end of July, we've actually seen a slight uptick year over year in price growth at 3.2%. So I think last month we were down either 0.2 or 0.5% in terms of year over year price growth. And this last month, there is a slight uptick at 3.2% now positive. Now these numbers do change a little bit over the first week or so of the month because a lot of data hasn't been recorded yet because, agents haven't, put the properties in closed status, etc. So this is only the data that's available, obviously, as of this recording. So now if we jump and we take a look here at inventory, we are up 12.5% from a year earlier. And it's interesting because we've really been kind of hovering right at the same amount for the last several months. And I would have suspected that it would have gotten higher, but it's really just been staying fairly stable right around this 3.6 months. Now, again, that is 12.5% higher than it was a year ago at the beginning of August. But in any case, it's not moving higher, at least yet. Probably as a result of mortgage rates, again, going back down to an extremely low point over the last 2 months or so. Obviously, the Fed just lowered the federal funds rate for the first time in 10 years. And although it might have some effect on mortgage rates, I don't suspect they're going to fall much more than where they're at right now. And I think as a base rate, kind of the average base rate is probably in the high threes, 3.85, 3.75, of course, depending on what type of loan, what type of property, the risk profile, etc. So now let's take a look at closed sales. And again, we're just seeing quite a bit of stability really in the market. We are down 2.8% from a year earlier, but relatively stable and relatively similar to the activity level that we were seeing last year in terms of closed sales for Los Angeles County as a whole. Now let's take a look at the South Bay, a little more local for me. And what we see here is we are seeing a negative number. We're down 3.2% year over year. So this is consistent with what we saw last month, another decline, year over year decline in the median sales price in the South Bay Beach cities. If we take a look at inventory, as we see here, we are up 26.9% from a year earlier. But again, very similar to what we're seeing in Los Angeles County as a whole. Although inventory is definitely elevated and it's as high as it was back in 2014, it has not overtaken that amount, and it just kind of seems to be hovering here. So as rates have fallen over the last couple months, I do believe that is helping the housing market, is helping buyers to take some of these properties off the market, and it is creating some stability, albeit in a market with more inventory than we had over the last several years, generally speaking. Now, finally, if we take a look at closed sales, as we see here, we are up 0.8%, so very similar to last year, which again was a pretty soft year overall. But again, we're kind of matching what we were seeing last year in terms of closed sales. So I know this is a short video. There's not a ton to report. Things are looking pretty stable. I think with some of the changes that are happening in the markets in general, such as the stock market coming down over the last couple of days, gold prices really rising substantially in the last month and a half, and the Fed starting on a new course of lowering interest rates and stopping the roll-off of their balance sheets, things are going to get very interesting over the next couple months. So I look forward to our next video. Again, if this information is useful, please do me a favor, click the like button, click the subscribe button, and if you have any questions, reach out to me directly. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.